Yeah, it's your boy Griff here back with another video, and today I got another video for you guys. Today gonna be talking, or I have a discussion video for you guys. Just want to talk to you guys about, is this the most like diverse PvP meta that we had ever in Dragon Ball Legends history? Like, what do you guys think? I'm kind of want to talk about why I think this is the most the most diverse PvP meta that we ever had. And yeah, let's dive on in. So I don't know, like, it's like every time I make a video, like I'm making a PvP video, just showcasing different teams, having different fun teams, and it's like when I'm in the PvP, you're gonna face you're gonna face teams that's like better than the others, right? You're gonna face Sun Fam, but it's like you also gonna be you just face so many teams. I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know if I'm just the only one that's experiencing that, but I just feel like when I'm diving in, I'm facing, like, say, Sun Fam, I'm facing Super Saiyans, I'm facing Fusions, I'm facing God Key, I'm facing Future, I'm facing all of these different teams, like Androids, I'm facing all these different teams, and I'm like, bro, I don't remember like having a meta where it was just like so diverse. And it's just very good, because it's like, all right, you're facing this team, you got to know these certain units' abilities. You can't remember, you got to remember so and so, when he pops his green card, he gets his vanish back. You got to remember all that sorts of stuff, and I feel like that makes the PvP fun. Like, mind you, well, of course, like PvP is gonna have some bad things like cheaters and DCers, but you just can't really do nothing out there. Like, they're always, like, any game you play, they're gonna be cheaters. There's gonna be ways for people to finesse the game. That's just how it is, especially with a PvP game, and you just can't really do nothing about that. But I just felt like this meta is just so diverse, and I just felt like we gotta give credit. Like, I know, like, the devs is getting some heat right now, you know what I'm saying, like with the lack of CC, not really pushing out as much events and stuff. But I gotta appreciate them with, like, just how they was able to diverse the meta. And I just feel like one of the key reasons why I believe that it's diverse is due to Zenkai's. Like, I know a lot of people does not like Zenkai. They don't like it how we have to spend CC, and like Zenkai's are overpowered. But honestly, like, if it wasn't for Zenkai's, like, well, let me backtrack real quick, because there was a thing that we used to have. It was balance changes. There was a free way of doing balance changes, and it was cool because we didn't have to pay CC to make the older units strong and stuff. But I feel like the problem with it was, when they did a balance change, they did like 5 units, right? They did 5 Sparkins, they did 5 EX, and they will boost them up. But I just felt like out of the 5 Sparkins, they usually wasn't just like that strong. Like, in my opinion, like, for example, like, I remember some, like, I felt like every time they did one, I feel like there was only like one Sparkin that like came out that was really good, and all the other 4 ones was just like mediocre. Like, some of the ones I remember that was very good, that had those balance changes, was like, say, Yellow Frieza, and Android 17, the purple one. I feel like those 2 is ones that I remember that was like very good. Even Green Piccolo was very good as well. I can't forget about my boy Green Piccolo. But I just didn't see that many like Sparkins that came out flourish with that model, even though it was free. I just felt like Zenkai, like, they really set the standards for, like, just how strong, like, when they bring back old units, they're very powerful. And I know a lot of people hate it, but I just feel like I really like Zenkai. Like, I just really like it, and it really made the meta diverse. And, like, I can show you a team example right now. Yeah, you guys can see here, I'm working on my region team. I'm slowly getting my boy DKP up, so stay tuned for this video when I get him up to Zenkai 7. But let's go to rarities. I just like having it there. But one of the biggest teams that flourished from Zenkai's, in my opinion, is Androids. If we look at Androids, we look at the the best units on the team, right? 18, right? Old unit. 16, right? Old unit. Free to play 21. She's not old, but I mean, she's a year old, right? So their top 3, you could say their top 3 best units on the team is Zenkai units. And, like, teams like Androids, right? they don't really get that many units. They don't get that many units per year. Like if you look back last year, right? I say they only had what? They had 3 new units last year or 4 units, right? I think it was this cell right here. I think it was this cell. It was this cell right here, this revival cell. Um 21. No, she didn't come out. She came out. Yeah, she came out last year. Yeah, she came out last year. This Module 21 came out. And then this free to play one. I think those were the only 4 new Sparkings we had in terms of androids, I believe. And what I'm saying is like androids doesn't get new units like that. Like the fact that they only had 4 new units coming out in 2020 is insane to me. And I feel like Zenkai's made that team how strong it is today. Cause like if they didn't have no Zenkai's, this team would be dead. Like let's face it, like this team would be dead and no one would have used it. So I feel like you guys gotta give Zenkai's a prop at least, even though you guys might not like the system. But they're one of the reasons why like teams like Regen and so many other teams that doesn't really get that much love can flourish. And I really like that. I really like that too. And like the Zenkai's actually are powerful. Like for example, like the DKP is powerful, the Android 18 is powerful, all of them are powerful. And I kind of like the Zenkai's honestly. And I feel like without the Zenkai's, like I feel like the meta would be so like it would be so boring. Like everybody would be using the same teams. Like think about if they didn't have Zenkai's, right? Think about just think about like what would the meta be right now? The meta in my opinion, I feel like everybody will be running Rival Universe, God Key. I feel like it would be just those two. I feel like those would be like the strongest ones. Maybe even Future. Maybe Future. I feel like those 3 would be like the top dogs. And you want to see no other team. And that can get boring in my opinion. I feel like if you just facing those 3 teams, you're like, all right, I finna suit up. Yep, we're gonna face either Rival Universe, God Key, or Future. One of those. Maybe possibly Fusions. Maybe, who knows? Around there, those 4 teams you can say. And I feel like it's boring. And I feel like with Zenkai, they actually made like they just expand the amount of teams you can use. You can actually run Regen. You can run Androids, Saiyans, Super Saiyans. You can run so many teams. Sagas from the movies, like all those sorts of teams. And like blue, purple Saiyans, like it's ridiculous. And I just felt like Zenkai is definitely helping. I feel like another thing that actually helped with diversifying students, I just feel like it was just the increase of units in the game, like and like the amount of tags that like a unit could fit in. For example, like for example, let's talk about this 21 right here, this free to play Zenkai 7. Her Zenkai was able to really revive like 3 teams, right? Androids needed a blue. They didn't have no good blue units at all, and that was kind of what was holding Androids back, because like 18 is their best unit, you could say, but they didn't have a blue unit to like someone that can cover her against red. And she just came in and she was able to help Androids. Regen was lacking the blue. It was so bad to the point where people were actually using Namku, like Zenkai Namku, as they blue for Regen. Even I was using it when I had Zenkai Piccolo when I was playing off camera. Like I was using Namku as my blue unit, and she came in and helped that team as well. And then girls is pretty much the same as like Androids in a sense, and Regen in a sense, because you have a lot of Module 21s and like you have 18. It's kind of like a mesh between there, but she helped that team out. So like you like Zenkai's like that, and like units like that where they're able to be used on different teams. I feel like that really helped with just expanding teams, because you can use like say cells on Android. You can put them on Future, you can put them on Regen. Like so many of these units are so flexible in the amount of teams that they can be put on, that it just helps. It definitely helps with diversifying the meta. Like say for example, you prove a Vegito blue, you don't have a strong fusion team, but you have a strong future team, so you can put him on the future team and you don't have to worry about making a strong fusion team, because he can fit on future as well. Like stuff like that, where units has this so much, can be placed on so many tags, helps as well, because they can, you don't have to like have, for example, like when it's like Goku, for example, like, oh, I gotta have him on the Saiyan's team. Like this units like the 21 and Vegito blue and so many fleshed out teams that they have now with Zenkai's helps with it. So that's kind of my take why I think this is probably one of the most diverse like PvP metas we had like ever. Like I mean, we had some. I think we had one where it was like region, but this was like long ago. But I just don't think that one. I don't even think that meta was even more diverse than it is now. And I think it's because of Zenkai's, and I think it's because of units that just fits on so many tags, and the tags are actually fleshed out now that you don't have to be worried about putting them on a certain tag where you don't have a certain amount of teams. And I feel like Zenkai's and just units like that, like Android 21, where they can just be put on different teams, helps with that. So yeah, that's pretty much my discussion about my thoughts on like this meta. I mean, I know Zenkai's is Zenkai galore right now. But I mean, in my opinion, if we didn't have Zenkai, I feel like everybody would be running the same team. Like you see everybody running God Key, you see everybody running Rival Universe, and then you probably see everybody running I said God Key, Rival Universe, and Future. Like I know you guys will just see that, and that can get boring. Like for example, like we can even talk about the second year anniversary with when Vegito Blue came out. Like that meta was so because that unit was so dominant, but there wasn't really no teams that was just on par with like the teams he was on. It was either a Vegito Blue God Key variant or it was a Vegito Blue Future variant, and like that was the team that was just the top dog. Like no other team could face them. Like GT definitely wasn't face, even though they were supposed to be like level, like even. GT got the short end of the stick. That's when like they wasn't really doing the whole 7k CC, so Zenkai wasn't as popping, and we kind of saw what happened with the lack of Zenkai, because that's when Zenkai cost 20k CC to max them out, and we just saw just one to two teams just dominate a meta for so long. Like I think that Vegeta Blue like meta like just he dominated because the anniversary comes out June-ish, like early June, late May, and he just dominated for like I think like for pretty much 3 months, until that's when they did like I feel like they did Zenkai 18, right? And then the 16, and that's when they started like you started seeing other teams come out, but you just saw fusions, Future, or Gaki, just any team that had Vegito Blue in it. Those three teams were just dominant, and it was so boring just like playing against that meta, because it was just three dominant teams, and it was just like it just got repetitive. Like once you logged in, like when you faced the PvP match, you knew that you was gonna face those three variants of the team, and like a lot of people just was so angry. Like, and then they made Future and Gaki so much strong about releasing red Super Saiyan Blue Goku and purple Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, just to make that team even stronger. And we just saw like you guys just saw how kind of repetitive that meta is. But I felt like when they reduced Zenkai's the CC amount, we had a lot more variants of teams that can flourish. Like look at like hybrids and Future, Androids, Region, God Key, Sagas from the movies. Just so many teams are just fleshed out now. And yeah, that's pretty much it with this video. Let me guys know what you guys think. You guys think that Zenkai kind of helped with this reason why like you guys think that this PvP meta is super diverse? Like do you guys think that Zenkai really helped? What you guys think? Let me know what you guys thought. Is this the most diverse PvP meta we had? I just want to just comment down below. I just want to hear you guys' opinion. We can talk about it there. Yeah, that's it for the video. Like, comment, subscribe to me, boy, Growth Man, and I'm out. Peace.